It's a show about a cartoon horse, but it's kind of really about damage and damaged people. Without getting too intellectual or using too much theory, Bojack kind of uses absurd jokes and talking animals to disarm you.
Well, someone had to tell him that the horse whisperer was offensive. Sorry, but real horses don't just do whatever someone says.
You sort of relax because it's quite silly. There's lots of clever animal puns and jokes, but under the surface is this examination of what it means to be really damaged and how that can fundamentally change you, and also how it shapes you as well. The titular Bojack is a washed-up movie star who spends most of the show dealing with the trauma of his childhood. He wants to get better, but rather than doing the difficult and kind of tedious work of self-care and self-improvement, he lets himself be tricked into thinking the next job or girlfriend will fix him.
You come by it honestly, the ugliness inside you. You were born broken. That's your birthright. And now you can fill your life with projects, your books and your movies and your little girlfriends, but it won't make you whole. You're Bojack Horseman. There's no cure for that.
And he's kind of dealing with this issue of addiction and friendship and love at the same time. It's this idea that happiness and self-destruction are sort of interlinked for these characters. And even the happier characters like Mr. Peanut Butter have a lot more going on under the surface than we get to see. Really, the show is this idea that you can make something that doesn't have to have clean resolutions. There's no logical solution to Bojack's trauma because it's not a logical thing to deal with. Mental health is really complicated and messy, and the show does a great job of communicating that without really saying too much. It's an absurdist, strange look at the world. You go from laughing to crying, and it's one of the few shows that everyone I speak to has gotten something different from. Whether you identify with Todd, Diane, or Bojack, the show really taps into what it means to be human and be damaged. It's charming and harrowing, and even though it is about a cartoon horse, it feels incredibly real.
I'm really sorry, Bojack.
I don't know how to be, Diane. It doesn't get better and it doesn't get easier. I can't keep lying to myself, saying I'm gonna change. I'm poison.
Bojack.
I come from poison. I have poison inside me, and I destroy everything I touch. That's my legacy. I have nothing to show for the life that I've lived, and I have nobody in my life who's better off for having known me.
That isn't true.
Isn't it, though?